much. Right. You know, I've never felt so appreciated just like I do right now. And so all the hard work that we kind of put in together here, we all sacrifice with our families. We all get after it every day. We all put in the work. And sometimes you may not get the pat on the back. Sometimes you do things when nobody's watching. And sometimes that's when it counts. But clearly you're watching. And I appreciate you guys. You guys get newspaper over here. Montemayor, I appreciate you. And obviously everybody here. My wife, my beautiful wife there. Somebody got her out of her office. Thank you all very much. Obviously none of this, I can't do it by myself. And in reality, everything we do here is just about the people. And it's about taking care of the people. And everything we've always talked about and everything we focus on is about taking care of each other. And that hasn't changed, and that's never going to change as long as I'm here. So I appreciate you guys. And we've got a lot more work to do, but this is just but again, just another piece of the cake, and we keep the puzzles together. So thank you all very much again.
All the teachers and staff, I know it's going to be 4 o'clock, so I know it's time to go. But summer's already here, so many of you have your foot out the door and your head on your vacations, and I truly appreciate that. You know, I envy the UISD staff every time these days come, because you start seeing everybody. You got nothing to worry about tomorrow. You just wake up and you don't have much to do. God willing. But I want to congratulate Mr. Moreno. Outstanding work that he's done here at Troutman Middle, and I know about. You don't get the pats on the back very often. I know about the hard work that goes in behind the scenes, and waking up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, thinking about what you have to do the next day. But you have an excellent team here, and I'm presuming that none of this would have been possible without the dedication and the hard work of your staff. I know many of you for many years, and I know that your dedication is true. And these students here are much better because of the work that you put in. So, Mr. Moreno, thank you again for everything that your leadership, the quality leadership here, and I know this is just the beginning of more things to come. So, God willing, you'll be successful in the summer on this. So, thank you, everybody, and everybody enjoy your summer.
I'm really loud without the microphone, but I'll use it. Anyway, we're just so honored to be here. And yes, we ran out of ideas to talk to him about in his office. We thought about it the other day, and we said, we can't all just show up, and Gilbert's going to be like, what are y'all doing here? So I made up an excuse and said we had to talk to him about something, but that conversation ended really fast. So then we're like, oh, what else do we talk about? So we tried to stretch it as much as we could, Vanessa, I'm sorry. But anyway, it's a real honor for us to be here. Mr. Moreno is just one of those standout leaders in our district, and he's just done amazing things here at Troutman Middle. And I tell him that whenever I do get an opportunity, because he's done great things. You'll have an amazing culture here with the staff, the students, the families. Everybody loves it here. You feel it. You feel it. Everybody's proud of their school. And, at the district level, that's what we want to see. And we're so happy to be able to see that. And Mr. Moreno brings that. And I know he'll agree with me when I say a true leader is going to give all the credit, but it's going to take all the blame. And I see that in Mr. Moreno. And I know that I recall whenever something went wrong, it's my fault. It's not anybody else's fault, it's my fault. But when we did good, and when we had victories to celebrate, it's you. Because a leader is just facilitating, is providing resources, is supporting. That's our role as leaders. But you all are doing the work. So you all are also very blessed that you have a leader that trusts you all to do the work, right? And that supports you in the work that you do. And is going to provide whatever you need so that you can do the work that you do. So we're so proud of Mr. Moreno, and we're so happy to be here, and we're just so grateful that he represents our district as well as he does. And we look forward to the continued successes that this campus, we're talking about how everybody wants to come here now again. I remember when I was at United Middle, we'd always be competing, you know, but I don't have to compete with him. Anyway, we're really proud of all the work that you all are doing. And yes, like Mr. Montemayor says, we have, what, 5.5 days? Nobody's counting. 4.5? Am I counting wrong? So, honestly, we thank you for everything that you do. We're so amazed by the work that you do every single day. This vacation coming up is obviously, like Mr. Montemayor says, very well deserved and earned for everything that you all do, all the blood, sweat, and tears. So again, thank you. And Mr. Moreno, we're so proud, sir. Thank you so much.
Coming from the non-instructional end, I have seen a lot of changes in this campus. I mean, you know, when we opened it up, you know, the drain of kids, and I want to go there, I want to go there. And I think what Mr. Moreno established here, and I commend the board on such a wonderful selection for this campus, because it took a leader like this to say, this is a place to be, and we do see it. We see the amount of kids that, you know, want to transfer here, or, you know, they work, their parents work close by, and they want to come to this school. So we love that. We love that because we know Troutman Middle always had that image, and I think he's done awesome in bringing the positivity and that image back to this area. And I know the neighborhood here and the neighborhoods that are growing appreciate that. And you see that, Mr. Moreno. I know you've mentioned your numbers were at 600 and some, and now he's saying we're going to hit 800. So, I mean, it's not really about the numbers, right? But it's about the quality of instruction that's given to these kids that select to come here. So, Mr. Moreno, we commend you, and you've done awesome these years. And again, I commend the board for selecting such an awesome leader for the school.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for allowing us to be here. I'll keep it very short. Like Becky said, it was very difficult to come up with themes and discussions with Gilbert. You know, it's kind of weird. You know, the HR guy shows up. That's never good. You know, so that's always a concern. But when we talked about this, I was super excited, super excited. Well deserved. This individual that you have here is just one of a kind, to be honest with you. And all I can tell you is God bless all of y'all. God bless the principal, because I was a terrible middle school student. I just don't know how y'all do it. You know, I hear it every day from my wife, a middle school principal as well. But at the end of the day, it takes these type of people, all of you all, to make that experience special, right? I'm the exception that I didn't make it special for myself back in middle school, but you all make it special for the kids that come in here. And let me tell you, just practical, right? We get calls all the time, parents, employees, any issue that comes up. And whenever it comes up that it's about Troutman Middle, I go, don't worry about it. Gilbert will take care of it. It's not going to be an issue. We'll be able to talk, we'll communicate effectively, and we'll come up with a plan. Even a very difficult parent, and we have visited very often, him and I, on some difficult parent, but his situation and how to resolve it is second to none. And it's always with a good attitude. And that's always going to be reflective of what happens. And oh, by the way, your success is his success, right? So as successful as you become, he's going to be able to get that success. So we really appreciate it. And thank you very much. Yes. And you have a special one here. And, you know, it's always going to be a family atmosphere. So God bless y'all. Have a great couple of days here, winding out the days, and have a very safe, yes, not that we're counting, right? And then have a safe summer as well. So.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much.